Welcome to JVR Industries. Today we're going to quickly go over how to replace your analog gauge on your JVR Vac110. It's a very simple process, very easy. It should only take you 5 to 10 minutes. And you'll need two simple tools, a Phillips screwdriver, number 2, and a pick of sorts, which you can get a whole set of those and select the one that you prefer for the specific job. So let's go ahead and get into replacing this. First thing you're going to want to do on the JVR Vac110 is pop off these caps on the face of your control panel. Should be relatively easy to pull off. Some might be a bit more stubborn than others. Once you get all 4 of these off, you can go ahead and grab your number 2 Phillips screwdriver and pop off the front. Now before you start this job, you really should make sure your unit is unplugged, because we will be touching or we'll be near some electrical components, so it's just wise to shut off the power and unplug it from the wall. Okay, and I'm just going to rest my arm on the control panel while I'm undoing the very last screw here on the face of the control panel. Once that's removed, you should be able to pull this right out and easily access the analog gauge. Now, on this unit, you should be able to just quickly remove the hose on the back of the gauge. What I like to do is when I pull, I'll rotate in a cyclical fashion while pulling away from the gauge to get that hose off. Yours might be easy enough that you won't need to adjust that or to rotate that. It might slide right off. Okay, now that that's off and ready to go, you can rotate this. Just be careful not to unplug anything. If you need to take pictures before, feel free. Okay, we're going to undo the 3 screws that are holding in these little metal pieces that hold in your analog gauge. And just be careful, the screws on this gauge are quite small, so they're easy to lose. I'm going to grab those little metal brackets, set them aside. Once that's removed, you can go ahead and grab that gauge. It should pop right out very easily. And then you're just going to drop the next one in. Okay, and then you're going to grab your next gauge, set that gauge back in, and reverse that whole process. You're going to put these brackets back on. Quite simply, screw them in and reinstall the vacuum hose on the back of this analog gauge on the barred end here, and then go ahead and pop the control panel back on, 4 screws and your caps, and then you're all set on your Vac110. Thank you so much for watching JVR Industries on YouTube. Feel free to subscribe, hit the thumbs up and let us know that you like this content. And also feel free to comment if you found that this was a useful video. Also, you can feel free to leave comments about videos you'd like to see in the near future. Well, we'll talk to you guys soon. You guys have a wonderful day.